Alright, so not going to be, like I said a second ago, not posting last week's session on YouTube because without audio, there's really no point. Yeah. OBS muted me for some reason.
Hang on one sec. Okay, we're good.
Okay. They are a little bit loud though. If I can get a good. Okay. I also love how I start a song and Groovy pops into the voice chat muted. Like deafened. And I'm like, why? Did I say you could be muted? So, small recap. We got to the one room in the first floor and killed some stuff, and we killed a lot of undead things. We found a magic broom and a witch's hat, which I am a dumb and I still have not homebrewed that item.
You'll get around to it.
Yeah, it's on my list. It's on my list of things to do. I also need to homebrew a race. But, yeah. So, downstairs, went down, almost walked into a water elemental, literally. Tried to move it. Made it mad.
Not my fault.
Found a room, killed some owlbears, slept with the corpses.
I'm gonna roll some D100s to see how many owlbear feathers I can collect from these owlbears. Okay. How many were there again?
2.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's 20 from one.
Wait, no, it was 4.
37 from the other.
It was 4.
Oh. Okay, so 20, 37. I'm gonna switch to another D100. That's just sad. 51.
Okay.
72.
Alright.
I'm actually gonna roll the first 2 again.
Okay.
Keep the numbers though. Just in addition to 76 and 72.
Alright, mind you, you need to be the one writing these down because it's in your inventory.
Alright, yeah, I'll go back and listen to the stream later.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
Note to self: don't use the fire dice for D100.
Yeah. So, ooh, food's on the way.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I'm hungry. So,
You're not the only one.
yeah. So we long rested in the room where we killed the owlbears and basically slept with their corpses and the corpses that they were eating off of.
You make it sound so creepy.
Well, we're in a dungeon.
Fair enough.
Okay, I can't remember, did we do any exploring of the room or just immediately after killing the owlbears?
We did a lot of exploring. We found some. Well, no,
Not in this room, because
Not in this
Not in
room.
this room, no.
the Iron Maiden was in the cell in the upper floor.
Mhm.
That was fun. Okay.
Okay, so
After the long rest, kind of looking around the room to figure out your next move. There's no around the room. There is no decoration on the walls, like no no torn up tapestries, no broken paintings or anything. Not even a statue in a corner.
mm-hmm.
And but there is, oddly placed, one solitary skull mounted on the wall.
Well, I guess.
A solitary. It's not just any skull though. It's a dragon skull.
Oh, lovely. Can I use Mage Hand to try and pull it?
Yeah, you can.
Does it do anything?
Well, the mouth opens.
Do I have to stick? Alright, we'll stick the Mage Hand inside the mouth. That's nothing.
And assuming that you can have a sense of feeling what is going on with what the mage hand is in contact with, there is a small lever.
Pull the lever. Which one? Which
Alright.
one?
Try and pull it.
Yes. Now roll. I'm kidding. A door opens.
Oh. Okay. In front of us or
Beside the skull.
alright. Through the door?
Yeah. Leads into a hallway.
Onwards.
Yep.
Does he have a better suggestion?
Nope.
Okay, onwards.
And we're long rested. You can go ahead and put Anahita's hit points back to.
Yeah. Give me just a second. Now. Go away. Go away, go away, go away.
What happened?
Oh, I accidentally clicked something and it wouldn't go away. Alright. Give me just a second, please.
And there was a guy on TikTok who said, and I'm paraphrasing, except for the last part, which is a direct quote. Whichever deity is responsible for having a global pandemic during allergy season, your mom's a hoe.
How dare they insult Apollo like that?
I know, right? But at the same time, do we know what Leto's sex life was like? But
it would have been more accurate if he said, "Your dad's a hoe."
Yeah.
I mean, not to be disrespectful, but let's face it.
He was a king. He could have anyone he wanted. Anyways. Yeah. I mean, this does suck. It being in the middle of allergy season. That's for damn sure. So. Alright. So. As you are traveling through this, what is this trap? Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually works. Okay. You round the corner and you start to follow the path. And as you come around, you let's see which one steps on it.
Perception check?
There's a little button in the floor. My caltrop has a little chunk taken out of one of the corners.
Which caltrop was it?
It's one of my Borealis.
Oh no!
The divot is painted white, so I think that it was
a factory defect.
Yeah, that they just didn't notice, and
I hate when that happens.
I just barely noticed. It's probably been there the whole time I've had this. Okay. Anyways, I mean it's kind of darkish in the hallways and stuff.
I have dark vision.
Yes, it's a tiny little button.
You didn't even let me roll a perception check. Jeez.
I mean, if you want to see if you see it before anyone steps on it, yeah.
All right. Come on,
It's
high
the
roller,
exact
don't be down.
It's the exact same color as the floor. Like you'd have to know what you're looking for to see it.
Well, that's not gonna find it anyway.
Yep. So
no, hang on. That's a 14.
Nope.
Damn.
And just for that, Elwyn's the one who steps on it.
Oh, good lord. Alright, lay it on me. What happens?
There's a bright light all of a sudden pops up around the corner.
Oh no.
You hear angry, the angry like scraping of hooves, like
Oh,
something with some hoofed creature preparing to charge.
I climb up on the ceiling.
And a nightmare. For anyone that doesn't know what this is, it is a horse with fire
Who's
for
here?
mane. Oh, fun. Excuse me for a second before we roll initiative. Food.
To be honest. What? There are chopsticks on the. The camel chopsticks? No, I want to eat pie. Okay. Picky. This meat me. I will visit you all I want.
I should have made it a dart trap. My friend needs to be punished.
Oh jeez.
She hissed at me.
Bye.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Food. Yeah. Lobster, shrimp, and salmon. Okay. So. Okay. Nightmare, flaming horse of death.
Roll for initiative.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
Okay, 17.
Okay, I'm back.
Yep. Anahita,
19.
I'll give you a second to roll initiative, sis.
I already rolled.
Okay, what did you roll?
23.
Nice.
That's what the computer randomly generated for you.
Oh, joy.
Gotta love when that happens. Okay, so you are top of the round.
Nice. You just had to pick something with fire, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Then I will cast Witch Bolt.
Uh-huh.
I imagine a 27 hits.
Yes.
That's 1d12 lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
For 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And it is marked.
Mm-hmm. What else you want to do?
You know what? About a regular old rapier attack.
Okay.
That'll hit. It's a nat 17 plus 6.
Hits.
So that's 1d8, I believe. Yep. 1d8 plus 2 for 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And you know what? 3 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Next up is Ayana. She's gonna draw her Holy Avenger sword. Stabby bashy. It fails its saving throw. Okay, so. Plus 8. $14. It's pushed back, and because it's a fiend, against fiends are undead. 6 plus 9. It's 15 points of. There we go. And that is her turn. Next up is going to be Chile, who is going to leap off of Ayana's shoulder, and I think this is the first nat 1 that Chule has ever rolled.
Oh no.
And she doesn't land in the fire of its mane, at least. But she does miss and skitter on the ground and kind of end up a second away from the horse.
Oh no, Chule, are you alright?
And it is now the nightmare's turn. Okay. That does not hit, so it tries and fails to charge at Ayana. She just blocks its, or rather, it tries to attack her with its hooves, but she blocks with her shield, and all is well. Anahita.
Alright. Yeah. Could work. Alright, let's do Chromatic Orb. We'll do cold damage.
Okay.
That's a 20 to hit.
Hits.
That is 12 cold damage.
It did.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Yep.
Oh, right. Alright.
Yay.
Onwards.
Around the corner.
I'm still on the ceiling.
Yeah. Of course you are.
You know, one of these days, you're gonna have to come down.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. Let me have my fun.
One of these days, just to mess with him, I'm gonna give y'all some kind of crawler that likes to hang out on the ceiling.
Don't do that.
All right. So, moving on around the corner, you come to a T-junction.
Alright.
So, right or left?
Right?
Okay. That leads you around. Let me double check. Make sure there's no enemies. That is the wrong dice. No. Okay. All right. That leads you around and back to the door to the room where the owlbears are.
Yay. Alright, retrace and go left.
All right. Okay. This one's kind of windy. And along the way, really? Another one? I'm about to fire you. Okay. Okay, that's not... Alright, there is a boulder in your blocking the way.
Okay. I mean, okay. Do you want to try waterbending it, or do you want to try
I
something
should have taken the axe. Why didn't I take the axe? Oh, right, because I'm a bard.
I guess try waterbend?
Okay. Go ahead and roll a attack.
Right. Just like a spell attack?
Yes.
15?
Recall, this is the exact same thing I did to you with the water elemental.
Oh no. It's not boulder, is it?
No, it is not a boulder.
Yay! I am so sorry again. But you know, if you guys would stop deciding to stand in places where you're in the way, this wouldn't be a problem.
Go ahead and roll damage. I would say,
D6.
yeah.
Oh, good D6. 1. This is the one time I don't really want to do a lot of damage. It's like a dad. You barely felt it.
That is not what you're thinking
Sorry,
it
what
is.
did I miss?
It's not a boulder.
And
Say that again.
Not
Oh
a
no.
boulder.
it shifts in response to getting to the unintentional attack.
Oh no. Mimics, when you want your players to be afraid of everything forever.
And part of it cracks open to reveal a toothy mouth.
Oh, fun.
initiative.
Yay.
18.
Okay.
16.
I'll take the 13.
Guess what I'm eating the soup out of?
What?
The Everything is Bigger in Texas mug.
Hey.
Both soups just barely fit in it, though.
All right.
Hi, Soul. Welcome, meowed.
She actually meowed?
Yes.
What? And I missed it?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Maka! The squeaky baby.
Maka, who doesn't meow.
I dropped a chopstick. Hold on.
She just meowed. This is big.
Maka don't meow. The squeaky baby doesn't meow. Really? Fucking really?
I would assume yes.
My chopstick.
You knock that off.
I put the chopstick down and it fell in. I put the chopstick down, it falls. Pick it up, put it back down. Falls again, but in a different direction.
And Maka was clawing at the couch again.
It's alright. Yuki tried to climb up the back of my desk chair the other day.
What?
Cats.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so. First up is the rat. And that does it. I was in the right window. No. Bad groovy. Right, and
What
that's
did it do?
really upbeat and not severe at all song. Popped up on the playlist.
Happy
Okay.
song.
Yeah. This is not a happy situation. Not appropriate for a happy song. We just accidentally tried to waterbend a mimic.
My fault.
All right.
Oh,
My turn.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to Flame Blade.
Okay.
Because fire likes this one. There it is. Cast. I love Flame Blade.
Hence why she gets
5.
Hence why she gets so upset with me when I do fire enemies.
It's 3d6 fire damage and a +9 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
It is literally my best spell. Next to, you know, a level 3 Thunder Wave, but.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, lady. For 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And I'm going again. A little less impressive, but 15 to hit.
Hooch.
For 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And know what? I'm going to burn an action surge. That's a 24 to hit.
Hit.
For 9 points of damage.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
All right. And it is now Candy's turn. She's going to. Hmm. No. Yeah. She's gonna cast Tidal Wave. That is not a D20. This one is. And yeah, that fails. That's an 11 versus a 15. Okay. So, she just conjures up the wave of water and slams it on the mimic and knocks it back. I'm gonna say because it can't go prone, it's a boulder. It's knocked back 5 feet and takes 48 damage. So give me just a second and to roll that damage. 5, 10, 16. Okay. And then she's going to rush up to it with her scimitar of speed drawn. I believe with her modifier that hits. Yes, that hits. So it's a D6. 4 damage. Alright. And that's going to be her turn. Next up is Ayana, who is going to Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, it passes. It passes, so it doesn't take damage. But she casts Sacred Flame. The radiant, bright ass fire like comes out of her hand and just kind of fizzles out on the off to the side of it because it rolls just enough. And she's like, okay, be that way. Bash, it crumbles.
That's one way to take care of it.
She smacks it with her shield and it just like killed it with just her modifier damage. Like okay. And okay, Dragon Heist has giant mimics. Okay. Makes me want to buy Dragon Heist. Just to have access to that.
Hold on. Back the hell up. Rachel and I are both in a Dragon Heist campaign. Why were we not warned of this earlier?
Because DM wants to hide things.
Well, I just looked up Mimic to get the experience points. And I'm expecting two options. I'm expecting one option, right? Nope. There's a second one. It's a giant mimic.
We're all gonna die.
And I can't see it won't show me the details on it because I don't own
Well,
the
Dragon Heist specifically, or just Waterdeep in general?
Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Fun times. You still have to deal with that stupid knoll.
Well, this is gonna be great. Well, at least it wasn't like in the vine thing you did with Ella running away from the mimic.
Technically, we did do that, but it wasn't a giant. No.
The first time Ella ever encountered a mimic, she freaked the freak out and ran away from it.
I mean, to be fair, we did tell her that wouldn't be able to catch up with her, so someone are doing there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, she was like about to have like a panic attack.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough, yes.
And then I think it was Selwyn who told her what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Drow Gunslinger.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We should focus.
Yeah, we should really
People are
focus.
distracted.
Yeah. Oh, because I saw something on the monster list. Okay. It is a no longer mimicky, no longer bouldery.
Yeah.
It'd be dead.
Well,
You just nearly dropped something.
No.
yeah,
I have
herself.
my I have my my chair unlocked so I can lean back, and I stretched and forgot about the lean back available. I'm gonna lock it real quick so I can't do that again. Yeah, it just startled me because it felt like my chair was about to fall even though it wasn't. Because I'm used to having it locked to where I can't lean back.
In there.
So,
Yeah, I've been there too.
all right, so moving around the corner, it's the map doesn't show it, but there is a there. The map shows a the map that y'all are seeing on the stream shows a just an open hallway to stairs. I'm cutting that off for the moment.
Okay.
Solid wall.
All right.
So we do not see a opening in the thing. Around the corner. Keeps winding around. And this dice is not like giving y'all monsters, so I'm going to fire it for the moment.
Okay.
Like this, and so you're gonna fire it? How dare.
And then you come to, let's see, it's the south entry is an archway. Okay. So you come to a archway that leads into a pretty massive room. And inside this room is a very, very foul stench of rotting flesh.
Oh.
Gross.
Are we gonna have to do a Constitution saving throw?
I mean, you know what? Yeah, sure. Because of the stench.
You just had to give her ideas, didn't you?
Well, you know how Elwin doesn't like dead things? He doesn't like to smell them either. Okay, well.
Well, I hope you like vomit.
Where do you
Elwin
roll?
kind of gags a little bit, but manages to keep his lunch down.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Yeah, Anahita loses her stomach.
Yay.
And Candy's like, ew, why?
Because it smells disgusting. Not my fault.
No, the smell.
Oh.
She's just like, ew. She doesn't even notice you throwing up. And Ayana's just like, seemingly unfazed by the stench. She's just like, are you okay?
Do I look okay?
And she reaches into her pack and the mysterious hellhound. I keep forgetting about that hellhound that turned into a doll when you defeated it in like the first dungeon. And I'm just like, wait. And then I see it in my inventory and I'm like, oh, wait, that exists.
Doesn't Tysius have that with him?
Yes.
Thought so.
But I have it written down in Ayana's inventory, just because that's where I shoved everything
Oh, yeah.
when
Makes
I
sense.
changed computers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. I thought that she had a herbalist kit. You know, I'm going to say that she's had it all along, and I just forgot to put it in the thing.
Just magically appeared.
It's always been there. She's just never had a need for it. So it's like, oh, by the way, I have this.
Yay.
And wait, it hasn't been 24 hours yet. Damn it.
Now, the fun thing about this kit that I'm putting in her thing is, unlike the regular herbalism kit, which does not have a never-ending supply of herbs.
Hers does.
Yep. Came from her temple. Like I said, she's had it. I'm gonna say that she's had it all along. She's never had to use it. Like, never really had a need for it. She reaches into her bag, pulls out a bundle of herbs. Here, suck on this. It helps with the nausea.
Yay.
And gets rid of the nasty bile taste in your mouth.
Alright, fine.
So, Ginger?
Yeah.
That's the worst that can happen. I already puked.
So, I don't like how this
Place smells? Yeah, agreed.
Well, no, it doesn't have. It's a giant ass room, and it doesn't have any monsters listed in it. Like, what the fuck? Okay, we're gonna just improvise. Roll the dice. I don't like that. No, we already dealt with one of those.
Okay, found the headphones.
Okay, you know what? Fuck you, dice. What?
Roll for initiative.
Hold on. I gotta decide what we're going up against. Because I'm not liking any of these random options.
Okay.
Ooh, yes. Really? Excuse me a moment while I make this because the thing is dumb. It's a basic rules monster, but yet. No, get this. The initiative tracker, the list that they have doesn't even have beholders in it.
Oh, boo.
Yeah. Like, why? Why are you like this? So just gonna accidentally did that all huge, all fucked up like. Okay. So that's 3 with okay. Okay. 14 and 11. All right. Saving that. All right. So yep. Go ahead and do 3 of them. All right. As you recover your bearings after that situation.
Really?
Yep. As you step into the room, and it's actually really well lit, you just didn't notice them because smell kind of punched you in the face.
At least they don't get a surprise round.
Yep. Yep. So, go ahead and roll for initiative against these three singular eye stalk beholders that are. Because I mean, really.
Well, my initiative reflects what I've been doing.
You rolled really low on your initiative.
Did not roll well.
19.
Okay. Anahita?
10.
Yep. Alright. 14.
Which I will take that because the other one was a nat 1.
Yeah!
Ooh.
Alright, so. And then. I'll take the 18 for Ayana. I will take the 12 for Chule. No, thank you. Why? You're fired. Roll the exact same thing. Okay. Okay. And Chule has 16. Alright. Top of the round is Ayana. And she's going to the apparition, so her sword does not have that bonus against it. Okay. So many A's. I. Ay, 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 ay.
Not my fault.
Nope. I just find it hilarious.
We could be the A team. That's terrible.
With a side of candy. Alright, yep. She doesn't have any spells that she wants to use, so. Gonna draw her luck blade, and let's see. Literally just typed this in. Why am I not unsure? Okay. So, both attacks hit, because Stabby Bashy for the win. That is 10 plus 8. And fuck, I forgot my damage. That's 8 for the modifier. $11. Okay. Okay. Like, yay. Freaking yay. Okay. And yeah, this didn't even really need the disadvantage. Because it's not it's because it's floating. Doesn't have a way to brace itself. Knockback. And it is not happy about that. It's going to try and bite Hyana. Manages to. And that is 2 points of damage. She was like, wow, that really hurt. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that passes. It zaps her with a ray with a ray from one of its eye stalks, but
it only has one action per turn.
yeah. Oh well, yeah, never mind. Even if it had done that, it would have failed. So I'm a dumb. It is its turn. Elwyn.
Okay, I'm gonna go after spectator number 3
Okay.
with do I use flame blade or do I just use my regular weapon?
The debate.
You know what? Flame blade. Doesn't matter. Huh. Shit. That did not work.
What?
It did not work. That's all that happens. It misses.
Did you roll a 1?
No. I
Okay.
rolled a 2.
Okey-dokey.
Thank God it wasn't a 1 though.
And that misses also. Why are you doing me dirty tonight, High Roller?
It needs a break. It wants a vacation. It wants a raise.
We pay you by not
Seriously.
putting you in the dungeon in the dice.
High Roller rolled the nat 1
Mm.
for my initiative.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Like I said, it wants a raise.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's gonna be my turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna go for that one. Yeah. And annoying that it's below the spectator on the initiative, but I'm gonna keep
No. Chule is above the spectator.
no, when I added her polymorph to the list, it's actually below the spectator
Oh.
instead of like a lot of times it does where it does exactly on top of right with her.
Right.
So going to keep her visible with the her wormling form hidden.
Okay.
So she casts polymorph on herself and turns into a black dragon wormling because she liked being a dragon.
Skippy skip.
And she's going to just lay some acid breath on these hoes. One takes full damage. She moves to where they're all lined up where she won't be hitting anybody in the party.
Nice.
Oh, thanks.
And how many? Okay, I'm just gonna do and that is Chule's turn.
Nice.
the spectators kind of pause in surprise, if they can be surprised, by this tiny little rat just all of a sudden wormling
and breathing acid in their butts.
Yep. But the next spectator is going to all right. That's the Fury at Anahita.
Okay.
I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Yay. 12.
Ouch.
Yeah, you're unfortunately now afraid of that particular spectator.
Yay.
You just barely failed it. Oh, the
Yep.
DC is 13.
Yep.
I am not wise.
So I would say you probably in that moment try and flee. Get as far from it as you can without getting out of your own attack range.
Alright. Yay.
Because spectator. Alright. And it's the next one's turn, and it is going to also lay out one of its beams.
Oh, fun.
On Elwyn, I need a wisdom save.
Well, I passed.
Okay.
Even without my modifier, I passed.
Okay.
Lucky you.
So, that failed.
Was that the fear ray?
No, the confusion ray.
Hold up my middle finger to it.
And now it's Anahita's turn.
Okey-dokey. Can I try and take out one of the ones that is not the one I'm afraid of?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna try and dagger this thing.
Okay.
Wow. 23 to hit.
Hit.
That's 6 regular damage and 1 acid.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Alright. Well, I tried.
You daggered it at least.
Yeah.
Dagger damage better than no damage.
And since it is at the end of your turn, you can retry the wisdom save to shake off the fear.
Even worse. How about a 4?
Oh God! What the fuck?
No.
Fire that dice.
No.
Use a different die.
Seriously. Like.
No, because that's 2 different dice that I've actually used.
Oh God.
So, yeah.
Oh God. Okay. It's Candy's turn, and she's gonna attack with her scimitar speed. And that's a nat 20.
Nice.
Where'd my d6 go? There it is. I already have d6 out. So that is 6. I want to say her modifier is 6. 3. So. None damage. And there is a dead spectator on our hands.
Yay.
It falls to the ground, stays there for a second, and then goes poof. Because spectators do the same thing that beholders do, and they go poof when they die.
Yep. Much to the dismay of our
Kobold and
our
goblin.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And then the
our
kobold
little
wanted to eat
goblin
it too.
friend. Let's see. Drix was a goblin sorcerer, and she wanted to eat the beholder after we were done killing it.
But it disappeared, so you couldn't.
And so did our
The kobold barbarian.
But they settled for some lizards instead.
Yep. All right. That's 4 plus 3 is 7. All right, and then she goes to the next one, which is actually the one that you're afraid of, Anita. And just slices the shit out of it.
Kill it!
And it is Ayana's turn. Bad dice.
Did you miss?
No, it still hits with her modifier. Barely. Her modifier is really high, so it's kind of hard for her to miss. Against just about anything. Alright, so. $12 plus 8 is 20, and 1 disadvantage because it's floating. Okay, does not manage, so spectator is knocked back. Dead spectator. Ellen!
Alright, Flame Blade again.
Alright.
Actually worked this time. Yes! That will hit. That is a nat 18.
Okay.
So that is 1, 2, 3. Down the hole. That's gonna be 5 points of fire damage and an additional point of radiant damage.
Okay, it'd be dead.
And as for the one that tried to confusion ray me, that is a 23 to hit.
Hit. Obs.
For 7 points of regular damage and an additional point of radiant damage.
Okay. Anything else? It's
going
still floating.
To inspire Anahita.
Okay. Which, by the way, since the object of your fear is now dead, You're no longer frightened.
Fair enough.
Alright. And little dragon baby. Boo. Well, it's almost dead, so. Yeah, that's better. She's gonna just try and eat one of its eye stalks. Or it try and eat its eye stalk. Like. And she chomps it clean off, and it is dead.
It bleeds out on the floor.
Yep. Before going poof.
Excellent.
Alright. So. Give me just a second. Okay.
Would it be okay if we took a short rest?
Yeah. Yeah, I need to. Alright, so.
Rachel, you want us to take a short rest?
Yeah. We can take a short rest. For me, but we can do that.
Ellen, Candy, and Ayana. All killed. Alright. Oh, not quite. She's a little over. She's almost 700 short. So. Okay. I almost was like, guess what?
We
But-
almost leveled up.
Well, Candy almost did. She's
Aw.
like. Yeah, she's like 168 away from
Oh.
hitting level 10. Alright, so.
According to this, I'm still not at level 10,
Uh-huh.
which sucks. See, I am almost halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
So freaking close.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So. Short rest. Pick a door.
Which room are we in exactly?
4.
The biggest one.
Biggest one?
The one with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors, including 7, including the one that you came in through. It's the second room from the top.
Yeah. The one on the right?
Okay.
The one door on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured you the one lone door on the right.
Yeah. All right. And that one is it's made out of stone. It is not locked, but it is stuck.
Alright. Do we want to burn it? Or do we want to try and wire bend it open?
It's stone.
It's stone, so it won't burn.
Oh. You caught on to my strategy. Alright, I guess crowbar?
Okay. Roll a strength check.
This won't go well.
This will go amazingly. What are you talking about?
Oh wow, I rolled decently. 15.
Okay. It takes quite a bit of effort, but you managed to pry it open with the crowbar.
Yay!
Unfortunately, you are now out of breath and have disadvantage on strength saving throws
Yay.
until your next short rest.
Well, let's take another short rest. We've got time.
It's fine. When do I use strength saving throws? Never.
All right, if you insist.
Onward.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that particular randomized thing. No, on the as you walk around through the corner, through the hallway. Yes. All right. There is a
There's a thing.
There's a thing in the hallway, in the way. And Chule is still a dragon.
Because why not?
Yep.
Well, no, it's been an hour.
Would it have been an
Yeah,
hour? Okay.
short rest is an hour.
Oh, yeah. Boo. So she's not a dragon anymore.
So can we tell what this thing is in front of us?
Two giant weasels.
Oh. Yay.
Weasels. Interesting.
Yep.
Okie dokie. All furnaces.
Yep.
Hey, unicorn's actually doing me pretty well. Now that I've gotten onto both it and high roller. 21.
All right. Nahida?
10.
10.
Same as last time.
Okay. All right. I will take that. I'm about to fire you, Borealis. If you hadn't rolled higher than the kaleidoscope dice, I would have. You come back here. It was 15. Okay. All right. 7 plus 4 is 11. Candy. Okay, that works. All right. Unfortunately, first turn is for once an enemy. It tries to. It runs up and tries. Emphasis on try. To bite Elwyn, but misses.
Pop.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nat 20 to hit.
Hits.
Oh. Where are my superiority dice? There they are. And that 2, 3d6. And a d8. For a total of 13 points of damage.
It did.
Oh. It's
Out of random curiosity, how big are these things?
Oh no, wait. The dice would have been doubled.
It's still dead.
It's super dead.
16.
Super dead. Are you using your flame blade?
Yes.
It's a crispy critter. It's about the size of a pit bull.
Oh, they're not very big.
And that was just for my superior. That was just for my maneuver. Damn.
Yeah. Okay, Ayana. She's like, yikes. That's gonna hit. That one, however. Like I said, very hard for her to miss, but she missed.
Yeah.
Her modifier is +9. For
So is mine for the flame blade, and
yeah.
let's see, what all do I have up?
With her Holy Avenger and her shield, it's +9. It's +7 for her luck blade.
It's +9 for flame blade and witch bolt, +7 for dagger of venom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very hard for me to miss, but when I do, I miss spectacularly.
Yep. I need to stand up and stretch my legs. Ow, everything hurts. But yeah, Ayana is going to stab and attempt to bash, but it sidesteps the bash. And she does with the stab. 7 plus 5. It'd be dead. So I didn't even have to sidestep her shield bash because it was already dead.
Jeez. So ruthless.
Yeah. Yeah. At the same time, these things are like have 9 hit points. So open. Release the booze. Because Waiter hasn't quite gotten their license to deliver alcohol from restaurants, and I think that it would probably be exclusive to like bottled beer and shit.
Probably.
Because it has to be sealed. It can't be transported in a to-go cup.
Yeah.
Because alcohol. And I almost always have a drink with hibachi. Like, something's missing from this meal.
What flavor did you get?
Oh, it's my apricot Mike's Harder.
Ah.
Last one I had in the hallway.
And yeah, both of my maneuvers are reactions.
Mm-hmm.
So I only would have been able to do it once per round.
Yep.
But it was worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially because it'd be dead. Not just dead, it's a crispy critter.
Yeah. That was like overkill.
Candy is just like, I wonder how this would taste. Probably not as good as cake, but
Don't eat the weasel.
Don't eat the weasel. You don't know where it's been.
Like we knew where the kippers had been?
Like what?
Like we knew where the kippers had been?
Clippers?
Yeah. I mean, by that logic.
but almost immediately after
They
she
did
makes
in the water.
almost immediately after this little bit of a no, we don't want to eat them, we don't know where they've been kind of conversation, they almost immediately start smelling like rotting.
Oh. Moving on.
Like they were sick or something. Just like, ew.
Yeah, especially not if they smell like that.
Like, oh, never mind. Oh.
Moving on.
Yep. Alright, so first hallway we come to is stone door, locked. Well, it's a hallway that leads down to a locked stone door.
Lots again. Okay, can we try to unlock it?
Yeah.
Alright, I take a look. Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, very nice. 28.
Your lockpick doesn't break, but you can't seem to quite get the.
With a 28?
Yeah. You can't quite get it to. Like the last pin, because it's like a pin lock. The last pin won't do.
All right, everybody move back.
Oh God, what's he gonna do?
Back up and you'll find out.
Alright, I'm gonna move away. I don't care to be
Further,
between
further back. Keep moving. Perfect.
do? Are you gonna thunder wave it?
Yes. Third level. Third level thunder wave. That's 4d8. And not very impressive, but since it can't save,
Yeah.
it takes 10 points of damage and gets knocked off its hinges about 10 feet.
Okay. Really quick. You know what? I'm gonna do a You know, you had to do a spell that has a saving throw, not an attack roll.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Yeah. Oh well. A door can't make a save
Yep.
because it's the door.
So, yes, it's knocked off its hinges, knocked back knocked into the room a couple of feet, and what the fuck is a bargist?
What?
I'm not going to.
How do you spell it?
Bargest.
Bargest?
Yeah.
Oh, that thing is ugly.
Oh, okay. So it does actually exist. Okay. I was about to be like, okay, don't know if I even want to use this because if it doesn't exist in the monster manual.
Let's not though, cause yeah, it is that no, just no.
You know, you're
Bargains come into the world to feed on blood and souls to grow stronger.
Uh-huh.
Let's no, just no, please. That thing is freaking terrifying. Anahita would definitely fail her saving throw against it.
She's gonna do it now. Look what you did.
Don't do it, sis. Come on.
I'm looking for an alternative. Hold on.
Thank you. Thank you.
I will be right back, actually.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
What'd you find?
Mind flayers can have beholder minions.
Yeah, they can.
I did not know that. We're like,
Which makes the whole Kavarn story kind of boing.
well, this does say that with the mind witness thing that if it has to be stunned and brought safely to the elder brain.
So Kavarn's story does make a hint of sense.
Yes. So I'm still kind of looking for an alternative. And I'm not coming up with anything in that section, so let me...
What's the worst that can happen?
I could decide
You
to...
fail your saving throw. If you put us up against a mind flayer, I swear I'm
No.
going to beam you upside the head with the monster manual.
No, I'm not gonna do that. But now that you mention it.
That was super convincing.
Son of a bitch!
Give me her ideas tonight. What are you doing? Stop. Give me her ideas.
If you do, I seriously am going to storm in there and beam you upside the head with a monster manual.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be nice.
Thank you.
So if I can't find an alternative for that Bargist, I will use the Bargist.
Oh.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I'm not liking anything, so...
Right.
Oh, it's still...
Lord.
It's alright.
I do have to add it to my list, though. Hold on.
Just the one, though?
Yes.
Okay. That makes me feel a little better.
And... Alright, so...
And it's pronounced Barguess.
Barguess. Okay. Tomato, tomato. You make me so melancholy.
No, on the official page it says Barguess.
I know. You're making me so melancholy. Rachel got it.
I don't get it, and I'm annoyed now.
Megamind.
It's a Megamind thing.
Because Megamind mispronounces things.
Yeah. Someone on Tumblr actually... Metrocity. It's pronounced Metro City. and Revenge. It's a funny little gag, but someone on Tumblr actually made a pretty valid point that this was a case of him learning big words by sight and not by hearing them.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense.
Yeah. No one ever taught him how to pronounce things because no one gave a shit.
Prisoners and criminals.
Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. So. As you bust this door in, this...
Goblin wolf looking thingamadoohickey.
It's,
Yes. I looked it up, I saw.
Uh-huh. It is vaguely dog-shaped. So I'm going to say because, I mean, it's basically a wolf with a giant with super muscular torso and a bat face.
Mhm.
So I'm going to say that Anahita, Miss Afraid of Dogs,
Yeah. Big
who
save.
probably has never seen one of these.
Alright, what type of save?
We usually do for a fear for
For
saving.
fear, it's usually wisdom.
Yeah.
10.
At least you didn't roll in that one.
I didn't.
Yeah? Because remember when I rolled in that one and ran away from the giant scorpion? Just had to include a freaking dynamite.
Scorpion.
Alright.
But essentially, yeah. I mean, yeah, Diamites in Final Fantasy XIV do look a lot like scorpions. Okay, anyways. So, not quite paralyzed in fear, but you do instinctively take a few steps back. And yeah.
Yay.
Roll for initiative.
Yay.
Cancel
get
your
one more
advantage,
chance.
Anahita.
You get
What?
one more chance, High Roller. Don't let me down.
What was that to me?
Cancel your
Thank you, High
advantage
Roller.
Okay, let me
because
roll
you're
again.
afraid.
Man, I lost that in 20. Okay. 8.
Okay. Okay, hi. Thanks. Thanks.
That's a good 20.
10.
Well, technically, you would have only had to roll once because it would have canceled out the
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah, but I always roll 2 dice at the same time.
It's true.
So.
The same thing for me rolling for Ayana and Chule.
Right.
So that's gonna be 4 for Ayana. What was yours, Elwin?
Nat 20. Oh,
So 23.
24.
24. Okay.
Because
And
my
then
initiative is +4 now.
oh yeah. Okay, and then Chule is also 24. And you said 10 for Anahita?
8.
8? Okay.
I wish it were 10. No, the wisdom save was 10.
Okay. Alright, so everyone's going first.
Great!
Oh, yay!
It rolled really low on its initiative. So
It rolled even worse than me.
yeah. It rolled a 4.
Ayana still gets to go first? Did she roll a nat 22?
Yeah. Ayana, Chule. Both of them rolled that 20s.
And High Roller is back in the game.
Okay.
For now.
Okay. That one landed on its side. There we go. So it is yes and yes. Okay. And it needs to do a saving throw for the shield bash. Saves. So boo, it doesn't get knocked back. But stabby bashy. 6 plus 10 is 16. And it does not get knocked back because it manages to dig its claws into the ground. And that is Ayana's turn. Julie is in little rat speak, regretting her using polymorph on the spectators. Since you can only use it once a day. She does her leap and barely manages to land on its back, but does not do any damage. So, Owen!
Alright. Flame Blade.
Alright.
And I went ahead and cast it at 3rd level, which doesn't do anything, but it's another spell slot. Alright, high roller coming in to redeem itself.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna be a 27 to hit.
Hits.
For 1, 2, 3. 8 points of fire damage and 4 points of radiant damage. Going again. That's a 22 to hit.
Hit.
For 12 points of fire damage. And I'm burning an action surge.
Yep.
And that's a nat 20.
Crit.
Jeez.
For, oh my gosh. 6.
I'm gonna take this thing out
11.
before it even gets to me.
15. How's about 30 points of damage?
Holy shit!
Fire damage.
Holy shit!
See, I told you you're gonna take this thing out before it even gets to me.
Well, there's nothing else you can do, so.
Yeah, nothing else I can do, so.
Candy?
Turn.
What is her modifier on that? Let me see. It's a +7. Oh, that hits! Barely, but it hits. Alright, go ahead and roll for another attack. That one misses. But she slices at it with her scimitar for 7 damage. Slices again, misses. Like, oh, boo. Anahita.
Okay.
And remember, any attack rolls against this thing are with disadvantage because you are afraid of it.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot it from afar. Because,
Yeah.
let's not get closer. Okay. Well, at least I rolled decently. 21 to hit.
Hits.
Alright. For 5 damage.
Okay. And plus sneak attack. Because it hasn't had a turn.
Ooh, 14.
It be dead.
Yes.
Congrats!
Yes, several just wasn't it.
And give me just a second. Because, well, for Candy. And Candy got. Yay! Owen is up to. You're almost to the halfway point. Yay.
Yay!
No. Why are you like this? I did not hover over that. Apparently you thought I did. And then Anahita. Alright. The big point is that Candy just leveled up. So.
The GIF I just posted in the.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for a time to use it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so give me. Back to work.
Ain't getting any better.
Back to work. Yeah. Alright, so give me. Okay. Candy just leveled up. And she now has 93 hit points total.
Jeez.
Her armor class is still the same. All of
Sure
her. Yep. Boom. Alright. And she has all of her spell slots back. So, not that she's used many spells. Yep. Druids. Getting
Funny
that.
thing is, she was playing a druid when she fell out of the seat.
Yep.
Although she had every right to freak out like that because
Oh, yeah.
she feeble-minded an ancient green dragon.
Yep. Yep. Anyways. So, yay. Let me double check and see if Candy has any additional spells. She does. She has another she can get another cantrip, and it's still not showing Thorn Whip for her, which is really weird and annoying.
Well, we'll let her pick out her cantrip.
Yeah. For now, just as a placeholder, I'm... Yep. It's one of those situations of I'm babysitting the character, so I'm making the soft decisions, and she can go through and...
Make the hard ones.
Yep. Well, change the decisions if she wants to. Okay. She has an additional cantrip, and she's got one more spell. Well, hold on. Yeah. She's up from 12 to 13 spells available, and from 3 to 4 cantrips. Okay, anyways. So, yay! Now that that's out the way. What else is in that room? Nothing, just the Bargus. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be right back.
Okay. The randomized description on this room with there's and the randomized, I'm probably not going to include it. A sloped pit lined with iron spikes lies in the southeast corner of the room, and someone has scrawled "Kill them with fire" on the north wall.
I mean, I appreciate their thought.
I might keep the pit since it's not immediately by any doors. It's just there in the corner. On the north wall, I'm going to say that there is a actually pretty good drawing of what looks like a dragon drawn in blood.
That's not ominous or anything.
Yeah. And I don't know if she has her headphones in or not. Probably not.
I'd guess no.
Yeah. So I'm going to save my what's in the pit with the spikes for when she gets back. So. I need a fork. Because the chopsticks aren't doing it for me, and the spoon's not doing it for me either. Noodles. Why? I go out in the living room, pick up one of Laura's cats. Love on him for a minute. Put him down. And he just stares after me like, why are you like this? Much better. I also kind of rubbed his back a little bit with the handle of my fork. And he did that eye close, like, in happiness kind of thing. And then I stopped and he looked at me with such indignation. Like,
How dare my slave stop?
I'm slave to another cat, anyways. Who is hiding from me? I think he's hiding in the bed. Which, oh, I got one of those copper infused pillows. They needed new pillows and they didn't have my regular pillow that I get. So I was like, I'll try this one. I fell asleep almost immediately after I got comfortable. It was so good. Like, the new pillow really did it for me.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. And so, last month in the Miraculous fandom was Marinette March. And because of the pandemic and I work at Walmart and Walmart's been kicking my ass because of the pandemic. People are buying buying shit faster than we can put it on the shelves.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And so I did not get all of the prompts filled. I have every intention of filling all the prompts. So I'm just like, they're going to be really late, but I'm still posting them.
So good.
Well,
No,
the
no,
last one that
I'm
I
back.
posted had angst, and I'm not an angst writer. So
I
it was really weird. Okay, anyways, since you're back on track.
Yes.
All right, in one corner, directly to the left of the door that you came in, there is a sloping pit with spikes.
Yeah, spikes.
And
Okay.
sitting balanced perfectly on top of one of the spikes. You remember that creepy ass doll that we had to kill in the basement with the dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
There's another one.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just sitting perfectly balanced on a spike watching you guys. You move and it follows. Its head kind of moves with you.
No.
Burn it with fire.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk down the pit and try to wipe at it with my flame blade.
Roll an attack.
24 to hit.
Okay. When you swipe at it, it vanishes.
Oh, great.
You
Where
knock
did
it.
go?
You knock it off of the spike that it's balanced on, but it vanishes.
Oh, great. Where did it go?
In as Anahita would recognize because she knows this spell. She's used it before. In a misty step.
Okay, so
I come back up.
can I look around about 30 feet around in all directions?
Yeah.
I know the range.
Yeah.
Do I see it or do I have to roll perception?
The room is pretty well lit, so you can see it. It's
Okay.
over by the south door.
Oh.
Okay.
And then just as you're about to kind of, in a panic, kind of like kill it with fire, it misty steps away again, but not in the room.
Alright. Well, I guess we're all the way down the hall.
Yeah, especially with the dragon painted on the north wall in blood.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna run after it.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow her.
All right. Your path is there are two doors on that side of the room. There's one that is a locked wooden door, and the other is a wooden portcullis.
Okay. Can I throw firebolts at the door?
Yeah.
Set it on fire?
Yeah. Kill it with fire.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nice. The door's on fire. After a second, it burns away.
Good. I rolled terrible damage. Alright. Can I have run a little bit down the hallway and see if I can see it?
That door opens into the room that you had left a minute ago.
Like, okay, I don't see it in there.
Nope. There's no sign of it.
Portcullis it is. Firebolt it.
Okay.
12 to hit.
That is. I mean, it can't dodge or anything.
It's a door.
yeah.
It doesn't have any armor.
But it also has holes that I can shoot this firebolt right through.
Yeah. So, what did you say was the?
12.
Okay. You miss.
Great.
You just firebolt right through one of the gaps.
Can I see on the other side of it?
Well, it's a cantrip.
Yes, you can see on the other side of it.
We'll try one more time.
Especially since your firebolt actually managed to hit a unlit torch on the wall.
Okay. Alright, we'll try and burn it one more time. Ooh, yeah, I'm betting that 25 hits.
Yes.
Okay, burn it. Burn, baby, burn.
Set it on fire.
Head down the hole.
All right, because you lit the torch accidentally, but you still lit the torch. You see it. You see it.
Yeah.
There is as you round the corner, it kind of ramps down into a hole.
Oh, yay! Random holes. My favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And in the hole, underneath the hole, you hear this ominous clicking sound.
Like a metallic clicking or like something moving clicking?
A little bit
Like
of
an
both.
animal moving.
A little bit of both.
Well, that's great. That's great. Just what I want. A creepy doll and something else that's creepy. Perfect.
Fortunately, the hole is narrow enough that you can avoid it. The hole is small enough that you can avoid it.
Oh, yay.
Oh, yay.
And the hole swings back through to a wooden door that opens very easily back into the big room.
Big man. The creepy doll is still hanging around.
There's still no sign of it.
Wonderful. The doll's gone.
Yep. And this time it was moving. Because the last one just sat there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one's even worse.
It's a freaking possessed doll. That's great.
I'm not afraid of dolls, but that's creepy.
It's like it's a house of doll collectors, and I choose doll.
Yeah.
All in favor of just burning this place to the ground and saying it's all good?
Considering it's underground, a majority of it is made out of stone.
Yeah.
Yes, gotta kill it, don't you? Okay, so
Allison.
do we want to keep running around looking for this creepy doll?
No.
You're gonna find it eventually.
Knowing the doll, it's gonna find us.
Yeah.
Alright. So do we want to just keep exploring them and pretend it doesn't exist for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So let's see. We found
And this is me. Okay, so there are 3 more doors that haven't been touched in this room.
Okay. Alright.
The one immediately next to the one that you just came in through is...
Let's go through that one.
Okay, 1, it's locked.
Oh, yay.
And 2, there is a emblem on the door. Well, over the lock hole in particular.
Mm-hmm.
What's the emblem?
It almost looks like a lightning bolt.
It's probably electrified.
That, or you have to use electricity to lift it. Anybody know any lightning spells?
One, but I've already used mine for the day.
Okie dokie. Well, back up.
Backing it up.
Because I do. Magic orb. Let's do lightning.
Yep.
I'm hoping a 14 can hit a door that can't move.
Yes.
Ooh, 16 lightning damage.
Okay. You zap the ever-loving shit out of that lock.
Does anything happen?
Well, the lock hole is gone. There is now a hole in the door.
I pushed the door open.
I would say you have successfully unlocked the goddamn door.
I open the door. Ding dong.
I'm gonna need you to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear.
That was mostly a joke, but okay.
Well,
Only Owen's.
Not like,
Are you the one that opens the door?
yeah.
Okay. Only Owen. Because he's the one that opens the door.
Not like Dex is one of my better saves. Does a soft 20 work?
Yeah. Okay. As you open the door, you are still knocked back by by what amounts to a thunder wave. You're on the receiving end.
Oh gosh.
But you manage to avoid taking damage because you hop out of the way.
Yeah.
Of the bulk of the blast.
alright.
Whew.
Maybe the door opener is not.
It's open.
Okay.
It's open now.
Okay, well, that was interesting.
Indeed.
Are you okay, Elwyn?
It has some fun.
Okay.
Didn't even blow back my hair.
But yeah, it's fun being on the receiving end of the thunder wave, huh?
Fuck you.
Oh, you know I love you. All right, and this leads into a room. Okay, I'm actually going to keep that because it's actually kind of fun. There are, is it mite or tite that's from the floor? Stalactites.
Stalactites are from the ceiling.
So there are white stalagmites littering the floor.
Okay.
There's a faint smell of rotting corpses, but it's kind of a almost stale kind of rot. Kind of like, have you ever walked into a mausoleum on an older part of a cemetery?
No.
No.
Okay, then you guys have no point of reference for what I'm envisioning this for.
Alright.
Like, stuff has been dead for such a long time that it itself doesn't smell anymore, but there's still the lingering remnants of rot.
Alright.
But it's mostly dust kind of smell.
Yeah, musty.
Yes.
Stale air.
Yeah. With notes of something died in here a very long time ago. And looking up, there are, you would almost expect stalactites. No, there are iron spikes on the ceiling.
Oh, fun.
With corpses stuck to them.
Oh.
Been dead so long, there's hardly any flesh left.
We should probably move along.
Yeah, because, Alright, so there is an archway on the south wall.
Fun time.
Directly to the side, on the same side of the room as the thunder door.
Okay.
It goes into a hallway that leads to
Another door.
a wooden door that is unlocked and leads right back into the room you came out of a second ago.
I hate this place. Everything loops around. Why?
Because I chose labyrinthine as the corridor style.
Alright. Backtrack back to the room of death spikes.
Yeah.
Is there another exit?
Yeah.
Yes, across the room, all the way across the room, there is a door.
Right?
Alright, go through that door.
Alright, when you open that door, I'm going to need everyone to really quick do a dexterity save. That includes Candy and Ayana. I'm doing right now.
Oh, natural 20. 27.
Alright. When you open the door, this and when you looked up at the ceiling, you would have also noticed there are holes in the ceiling that line up with the stalagmites.
Oh. Yay.
Oh boy.
When you open the door, there's a cranking sound and the ceiling starts to lower. The dexterity save was to make sure that you got into the hallway and out of that room before the door, before the wall, before the ceiling got too dangerously close to you.
Indiana
And
Jones.
it seems we managed to do that.
Yep.
Hey.
Indiana Jones did.
Lovely.
I'm like, there are spikes on the ceiling, but there's no trap. It doesn't. The randomized didn't list a trap that could make that be a problem. There's just random
Yeah.
skeletons on the ceiling for no fucking reason. Well,
Yeah.
guess the fuck what? There are now. There's a reason for it now. All right, and this is a winding corridor.
All right.
That about halfway through is blocked by another wall of water.
Oh boy.
I am not trying to waterbend it this time.
Candy, you're
Good
a
choice.
druid. Can you do anything about this?
Well, if it's an elemental, it should know primordial, so that means either of us can talk to it. Hi. Are you alive?
There's no response.
Got a well elemental? Just a normal ball of water?
I'm shocked.
Hit what? Okay. I did not notice this in Candy's special feature in her feeds. Hidden paths. It's basically Misty Step for druids. But she can bring someone with her.
Interesting.
Well, she can teleport one willing creature up to 30 feet
Yeah,
to an unoccupied place she can see.
Yeah. Misty Step for druids. Who knew?
I'm like, wait, what is this? Cool, that's what it is.
Yeah, can I poke the wall of water there?
Yeah, you poke it and nothing happens. The stick just goes through. Your knife or whatever you use to poke it goes through.
Okay. Doesn't seem angry. Doesn't move. Okay. Yay. Alright. Now, let's try water bending the water.
Like, after double checking and triple checking to make sure that it's not alive.
I am paranoid.
After the last one, yeah, I don't blame you. Alright, and as you do the water bending thing, are you wanting to try and reverse it or just open it like a curtain?
We'll just try and basically part it like a curtain type of thing.
Okay. It does the thing.
Yay. Okay.
You made us paranoid over everything forever.
I have succeeded as a DM then.
Anyone who can't breathe water can go on through. All of us who can breathe water can, like, not care, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or does that include people who can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the air breather away.
I mean, just saying, it's a lot easier than trying to force you right through the water.
Because it does actually have a bit of a current. It is kind of hard to walk through without that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a waterfall without a source.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I hate magic. Sometimes I love it. This
Yep.
is one of those times I can't decide.
Like, this is cool, but at the same time, annoying.
I mean, at least this one didn't attack us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is nice.
So you make your way through the corridor and around the corners, and it's just like, why? Who built this place?
Terrible people.
People who apparently don't like us.
People who apparently don't like people getting anywhere. And you come to a dead end.
Yay.
Back we go.
The other exit, the entrance into the spike room, is now a dead end.
Well, what the hell do we do now?
Alright. Let's go back to the other one. Can I look around and see if there's any hidden buttons or something?
Yeah. There, you do notice the wall is actually, the dead end wall is actually decorated with a mosaic of a dragon.
Interesting.
Can I fiddle with the mosaic and see if any of the tiles are loose? Or push in type of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do I want it to be an eye, a tooth, or a claw? Tooth. Okay. As you fiddle with the door, just kind of patting around, one of the dragon's fangs, one of the dragon's teeth, kind of shifts. It's a little more embossed than the rest.
Nice. Okay.
You want to push it and see what happens?
Yeah.
Push. Swings open.
Haha.
Yay!
When in doubt, look at the walls.
And as you walk through the opening, the opposite side of the wall is decorated in a similar fashion, just with this is a portion of a mosaic of some sort of eldritch creature fighting a dragon.
Interesting.
Now, in the room itself,
Damn, this wig is so cheaply made.
which one?
That is so cheaply made.
The red one.
Oh, yeah.
The one that I got from Wish. So, to the surprise of no one, this wig is cheap
Oh,
as shit.
Yep.
But I'm disassembling it to add to my slightly more expensive one. And when I say slightly more expensive, I mean this one came from a beauty shop, an actual wig shop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm adding it for no other reason than my own satisfaction.
Yep.
Because I think it'll look cool.
I still need to get that wig for my Ladybug cosplay. I still need to finish making my Ladybug cosplay.
Yeah. And tomorrow I need to go and get pants for my Arturo Beckett cosplay. The rest of my outfit is almost completely put together.
Yay!
I just need pants.
Pants are for losers.
Okay.
Okay, anyways. So in this room, there is a iron sarcophagus in the corner.
Okay.
Yay.
And almost like there's a banshee in the area, but there's not one visible. You hear wailing
Hey.
Oh, fun.
and a faint shrieking. So I'm going to need everyone to roll a stealth check as we navigate through this room.
Is it based on how
Okay.
quiet we are?
Stealth. My stealth. Hey, I did not click you. Impressive.
I rolled for Chule and she's sitting on Ayana's shoulder. Okay.
All right.
28.
Okay. Not surprising.
Yeah. nat 17 plus 6.
Okay.
23.
Okay, yeah, 23.
Okay, so no one sets off anything.
Thank goodness.
Water comes on. Okay. So, you get to the door on the far side of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And there is the door is made out of wood, locked, and there is a giant lightning bolt emblazoned on it. It's like, remember what happened last time? There was a lightning bolt on something.
Yeah.
You want to see what's in the casket first? The sarcophagus first and then open it?
Yeah.
Probably not the best idea.
I mean, the other thing is we risk waking it up when we try and open the door.
True. Fine, leave that alone.
Alright.
Alright, there is nothing in that sarcophagus.
Nothing in the sarcophagus.
Nothing in the sarcophagus.
Was there something in the sarcophagus? Or was there nothing the whole time?
There was nothing the whole time.
Okay.
The stealth check
Okay,
was
well,
for something
slightly better.
completely different.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's not creepy or anything. Okay, well, I guess I can try and open it up again.
Trying to unlock the lightning door?
Yeah.
Again, with the inappropriate song choice. Thanks a lot, playlist.
Yeah.
I'm assuming a 17 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
What exactly are you doing? Burning it down?
Chromatic orb, and we're doing lightning.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
The door absorbs the
Layla's
trap.
just doing
I know.
Layla's is doing us dirty tonight.
Yeah. Your lightning attack actually absorbs into the door.
That's weird.
Well, it doesn't do anything. Alright. So that didn't do anything. There's a lightning bolt. I wonder. You can't cast anything thunder related, can you?
I can cast Thunderwave.
Yeah, give it a shot. I'll back up.
Whatever is out there might hear it, though.
It's like there was nothing in the sarcophagus. Why do we?
Yeah.
Like on a meta thing. Like, do we really want to make a whole shit a ton of noise with loud ass thunderwave?
Yeah, let's not and say we didn't. Confidently.
Yep.
Alright. So thunder wave it. Did that do anything?
Did we actually do the thunderwave?
No.
Like you do get your characters do get this kind of ominous feeling even after making sure that the sarcophagus is empty, that there's something watching you besides the doll.
Yeah. Something listening for us. Perhaps.
Yay.
So it's like, hey, Elwyn, do you still have enough energy to thunderwave this off its hinges?
I'm not going to Thunderwave this thing off its hinges. Are you kidding me? Like, are you actually joking?
Yeah. I mean, if the other one opened with lightning, maybe this one opens with thunder if lightning doesn't work.
Well, you zapped the lock off, and then the door thunderwaved Elwyn when he opened it.
Yes.
This one absorbed lightning.
Can I use Mage Hand to try and just touch the door in the first place?
Yeah. A jolt of electricity passes through your mage hand.
Hey.
Oh, fun.
I'm looking up something real quick.
Any other smart ideas?
Ooh. Yes.
I gave you mine.
Ayana's just like, hold on. This is going to take a few minutes. We may as well take a short rest while I'm doing it.
Oh, yay, I'll get my action surge back.
Yeah. As a ritual cast, which basically is going to take almost a whole long rest. She's going to cast Dispel Magic
Mm-hmm.
on the door.
Alright. Alright. It is 11 o'clock for me, and I have work tomorrow. So.
Yeah.
And I also mentioned short rest because it is getting late, and now is as good a time as any to call it a night.
Yep.
So, good night and piss.